Online predators, they're everywhere, and they're after our kids.
But one family is fighting to keep children safe after what they went through. A warning, some parts of their story may be hard to hear.
10 News anchor Jenna Zibton investigates what we can all learn from their experience.
So at the hospital, the doctor said it was one of the most brutal rapes she had seen on an adult, let alone a child.
The day that changed Amanda Staub's life forever. It all started when her mom got a computer for work. Amanda was just 13 years old.
And I never once thought anything would happen because of a computer. Never dreamed that predators were even out there 22 years ago.
Somebody had posed as a 13-year-old, and they hacked into that chat room and acted as one of the friends of a student and was just getting information. I always thought he was a 14-year-old male, and it ended up being a 36-year-old adult.
They chatted online for months.
You gave him little details, and then
Yes.
he stalked you for a couple weeks.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So because he knew I cheered and played soccer, he had taken the school colors that I had given him because he kind of knew the vicinity of the location that I was in, and looked up and found my middle school that I was at. Then he was able to go on the website, because as every school does, we post our schedules on there, and was able to find out practices, games. So he was able to map out my whole path. And once he knew that, he followed my bus home. He was able to map out the location of our neighborhood and things like that, to the point where the neighborhood watch even reported a mysterious vehicle that wasn't seen a lot. He definitely had a whole plan. He knew when my parents would leave for work. He knew when my older sister would go to school. He knew when I would leave and come back.
But before she knew all of this, the middle schooler says she got a babysitting job in the neighborhood, and that's the day everything changed.
And I went walking up to the house I was supposed to babysit at, and during that walk, a truck pulled up, and literally no sooner than he said my name, Amanda, and I turned, I was in the truck and taken.
Taken by 36-year-old Donald Lee Williams, Jr. Vicki Johnson realized something was wrong when she hadn't heard from her daughter.
She was gone for over 5.5 hours when the state police were just combing the areas.
He brought her here to this hotel just 6 minutes away from her house. He held her here for hours, where she was brutally raped and assaulted.
I remember that evening the police coming to my house and asking me for something that belonged to Amanda, something that had her scent on it. And I remember looking at them thinking, they think she's dead.
Williams eventually brought her back, and that's when state police arrested him. She was rushed to the hospital.
When the doctor came out, and she specifically said to us, this is one of the most brutal rapes and beatings we've ever witnessed on a child.
And I was told that it would take a long time to recover, and that I could probably never have kids one day.
He was chatting with about 60 kids online when they confiscated his computer. And so he had them lined up. The little girl from Williamsburg, he had already raped 3 times. But he told each one of these girls the same thing. If you tell, I'm going to kill your mom and I'm going to kill you. And neither one of them said a word. So I hate with a passion that this happened to my daughter, but it's what finally stopped him.
But that only stopped him for so long.
He served his 14 years, and in 2013 he was released from prison. He had 10 years of probation, and a little under 7 years he tried to take another child. And at this time, he tried to take an ICAC officer. So he was arrested immediately, and he has been recharged with the suspended sentence that he got on Amanda's case and the Williamsburg case, and he had, I believe, 2 additional charges for the ICAC unit officer. And so I was told that he'd be in prison for the rest of his life.
What happened here in this neighborhood in Winchester is something Amanda wants to happen to no one else. So that's why she's teamed up with organizations to educate kids and parents about internet safety.
I started traveling across the country, and that's when I realized, number one, how big the problem is. It's huge and getting bigger every day. But then later on, figured that, hey, this is not for some old gray-haired guy to come in and talk about. It's not for SRO or teach. This is for kids to teach kids, and that's why this is so important.
Eddie Worth is the Safe Surfing Foundation president. He's traveled with Vicki and Amanda, who are now national spokeswomen for the organization, spreading awareness.
Whether it be Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. If you can't reach out your hand and physically touch and address that person, you can't be sure who that person is behind the screen. We can create any type of identity we want to be, any type of vision we have, and there are some people out there that don't come out there with the best intentions.
Amanda is now in her 30s and has 2 teens and is very open about what happened to her so she can prevent other children from becoming victims. Now, the story doesn't end here. There's a new program for high schools using students to talk to other students. We'll have that part of the story tonight at 7, along with the red flags you need to watch for. Jenna Zibton, 10 News, working for you.
We have a list of apps you can use along with a free ebook to protect your kids at WSLS.com/online safety.